Oh, hello. We're live, I think. Are we live? There we are. If anybody's watching this right now, just let me know if I am actually live or not. I think I've got it set up right. Just let a few people join. I don't know if I've done this right. Oh, 6 people. Okay, so are we live? Can everybody see me and hear me clearly? Apparently we have 6 guys in here. 6 guys and girls, should I say? Say hello if you can hear me. Yo, hello Simon, how's it going? Damo, what's up? How's it going, man? Harry, hello to you. I will be discussing quite a few things today, but I'm just going to let a few more people join. We'll get to around the 10-minute mark, and then I'll really get into what I've got to say today. But first of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys. You know, we've hit 10,000 subscribers now. We've now turned from a very, 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 very small channel to just a very, very small channel. You know, we're still a tiny drop in the ocean, you know, in the grand scheme of things. But when I think of a YouTube channel that has 10,000 subscribers, you know, I think, you know, it's pretty good. You know, it must be doing something right. So I guess I just have all of you guys to thank for that. So yes, thank you for all of your support. Thank you for subscribing, of course. Thank you for your comments and likes and sharing of my videos. So yeah, I just want to start off by saying a big thank you to all of you guys. And like I said, I'm going to be taking this opportunity, this live stream, to just go through a few things, just to clear a few things up, give you a few little updates as to what is going on at the moment, both in my life and both with my, in terms of my channel. But yeah, we'll let a few more people get in here, and then when we get to the kind of 10-minute mark, that's when we'll really get into the meat of the discussion. Right, let's. So I can show these comments on the live stream. Damo, what's up? Harry, hello to you. I've already said hello to you. Ricardo, yes, all good. You're live. That is good. Glad you can see me. Savage Films, hello. Simon, all good. Yes, I am very, very well. I'm definitely feeling better this week than I did last week. Let's just say that. A few little updates that I will be discussing in this live stream, which will kind of explain why I'm feeling better now. Retsum, hello to you. I fell in love with your 130i, Harry. Yes, to be honest, I have too. It is such a fun little car, to be honest. Graham, hello. Junaid, hello to you. Are you German? Savage Films, you've helped me a lot on my E60. Thank you for your videos. No problem. You're welcome. Dean Gallagher, wheel lid. Do you mean well, lad? I'm guessing. Cov going up. Yes, they are. Absolutely, and well deserved too. Oh, Deck, how's it going, mate? I was actually going to text you the other day asking how you were and that. So how are you doing? Junaid or Junard or however you pronounce your name. You're Dutch/Holland. So you're from the Netherlands. Danny M, hi, hello to you. Paulius, hello to you. Any sources? I'm not clear. So, where in the world are people watching me from right now? So, if you're in the UK, let me know whereabouts in the UK you're watching. If you're from another country, of course, let me know which country you're watching from. I'm interested to hear. And let me know what time it is as well where you're watching. If, of course, you're in the UK, just don't even bother. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. It has been such a long time. It's probably been like 6 months or so now, maybe even longer. But yeah, I hope you're doing well with the new house and everything. But yeah, we will obviously need to catch up again once all this crap's been dealt with. Once all this crap's over. Can you buy a Ista BMW scanner, or is it laptop only? What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean can you get Ista like on a standalone device? I don't know. No, you can't. I mean, you can get it on a tablet, like as long as anything that you can get Windows on, essentially, you can get Ista on. So I hope that answers your question. You get a little bit close to the mic. Paulius is in Kings Lynn, so actually not that far away from me. Probably like 2 hours, maybe. Airdrie in Scotland. What's the weather like up there? I bet you get asked that like so much, but I'm guessing it's like cold and wet. Graham is in Teesside. Ricardo, West Sussex. Get a room, you two. Simon Peters, I've sent a fiver from Rugby England. It's 8:14. Oh, okay. So you're very. Wait, are we still in? We're still in the live. I don't know what I just done then. It doesn't say we have any people in here now. Quickly, just spam the comments if we're still live. I honestly don't know. Don't have a clue what I just done. I hope the live stream hasn't just ended and then I've just started a new one. Are we still live? Yeah, adverts cut you off. What? adverts in a live stream. I didn't even know you could have adverts in a live stream. That's strange, but yeah, it's good to know that we are still, still rolling, because yeah, I really didn't feel like setting this back up again. But yeah, Simon, I got your donation. Thank you very much appreciated. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. A lot of you guys really do go out your way to support the channel. You say that the videos really have helped you out, and yeah, you guys want to go above and beyond, and donate to the channel in a lot of different ways. So I greatly appreciate that. Junad is in Amsterdam. BMW Doctor, yes, brother, I'm here. Good to know you are finally in here. Danny M. West Sussex, Little Hampton, congratulations for 10k subscribe. Thank you very much. Yeah, I guess next up is 100k, right? But no, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate that. Harridan Bar, okay, George. Damo is in Cambridge, so not too far away from me. Thomas Larson is in Denmark. Very cool that we have a Danish person in here. Graham Cartwright, yes. I'm not too sure what you're saying yes to. Oh, Teesside. Were you saying that it's cold up there? I don't know. You're back, yes. Yes, who's back? Back again. Yes, back now. Yeah, you're back. I'm back. Yeah, adverts got me off. Still live. Good stuff. Still live. Yeah. Michael Griffiths, Wales. Well done on the 10k. Thank you very much. Right, so we've been rolling now for 12 minutes or so. I did say I was really going to kind of get into the whole meat and potatoes about what I actually want to talk about today, and it's actually something that I've been thinking of for a while now, and yeah, I it's kind of hard to say, but I just need to go out there and say it. Some of you guys are not going to like it. Some of you guys are not going to agree with it, but it's just unfortunate. That's kind of what I'm going to have to do going forward. Obviously, with my channel growing, with my videos gaining more views, that has obviously meant that I have been contacted a lot more lately, by email, by Instagram message, by Facebook message. And yeah, it's really got quite overwhelming. And now I appreciate that, some of the guys that are messaging me probably didn't see my video where it's kind of a rant where I was talking about how, I'm not just a free mechanic. I'm not just there to kind of help people fix their cars for free. So yeah, I understand to a certain extent that people are not aware of kind of where I'm coming from. But yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is it kind of seems like some people are a little bit ignorant when it comes to contacting me for help. Maybe they don't realize that, I have 100 other people messaging me as well. But it's when someone messages me and then say, whatever, and then they say, just wondered if you could give me some quick advice. And it's like, here's the thing, like, it's not going to be quick advice. If I tell you one thing, you're then going to want to know another thing, and then another thing, and another thing. And it's like, obviously, I work, a proper job as well as do YouTube, 40 hours a week or whatever. If I just sat there all day just responding to messages and emails, you know, there wouldn't be any time in the day. There's already like no time spare in the day anyway. But if I was just to sit there, you know, if I was just to sit there answering questions all day, honestly, there'd be no time for anything. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't have time to just sit and answer questions all day. You know, that's not my job. You know, I'm not a customer service advisor. You know, I don't get paid to sit there and answer questions. And so I've now set up a website. I've set up a Patreon account. If you know, if any of you guys are aware of Patreon, you will know exactly what it is. It's basically a website where you can pay a monthly fee, and you know, you have access to a lot of different things. So for example, typically what people like to do when they have a Patreon is they'll give access to content earlier, or they'll give access to more content, or they'll give access to behind the scenes stuff and things like that. Or they'll, you know, maybe like give away stickers and things like that, which, you know, I really don't see the you know, the value behind, you know, stickers and getting to see a video a day early. Yeah, you know, it's kind of cool. And if there's any like hardcore, you know, fans out there that want to see my video the day before that it's released on YouTube, there will be that option. But the main reason that I've decided to start up a Patreon account is that it'll just give me somewhere to direct anyone who actually needs my help, because I want to give everyone the same fair chance. You know, I don't want to have to just turn people away. I don't want to have to kind of put people off from trying to talk to me, because I appreciate everybody who contacts me. I appreciate, you know, that you have problems with your cars, but I just understand that I don't have the time to help everyone, and I don't have the time to help everyone for free. You know, my time does cost. I value my time. Like I said, I don't have a lot of it, so I really just cannot sit there answering questions all day for free. You know, if it gets to a point where I can, you know, stop doing my regular job and, you know, focus more on helping people, you know, that's great. That would be the ideal. It's not that, you know, it's not at that level at the moment. So yeah, I thought I would just let you guys know that, you know, I've decided to make the Patreon. You know, it's not going to change what I'm doing on YouTube. You know, I'm not going to charge for my videos. You're still free to watch my videos. You know, I don't see myself ever charging for videos, so don't worry about that. I'm not going to restrict you from anything. So yeah, I just wanted to say, if you want to ask me any kind of questions in the future, thank you, then yeah, there will be my Patreon. It will be in the link of all my videos. So if you do try to contact me in the future, whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, or by email, then I will just direct you to my Patreon. There is 3 tiers. I think I've priced them quite well. You know, the first tier is, you know, just a very, very basic tier. It's basically a way that you guys can show your appreciation for my videos. Obviously, a lot of time and effort goes into the videos, and they actually don't pay as well as you may think they do. Like, I make next to no money from the videos themselves. So I just hope that you guys realize that, you know, if a video takes me, say, you know, I don't know, 10 hours to film, and which in reality some videos do. Like that subframe bush video, that honestly took me like yeah, over 10 hours in total, like, to film, because I had to do it over a couple of days actually, because I was losing light and all the rest of it. So yeah, like, you know, I put that much time and effort into a video, and then like from the actual earning from the video, I probably earned like less than £5. So yeah, it's definitely not worth your time in that regard. But I do this because I enjoy it, for one, and I do this because obviously I want to help some of you guys out. And I know I can see like a whole bunch of comments, but I just need to say what's continue saying what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to pause and have a little drink first. But yeah, so the first tier on Patreon is literally just £2.99 per month, and that is a way for you guys to show your appreciation for my videos. You won't really get anything in return apart from not feeling guilty for using like something like an ad blocker, because obviously you are watching my videos for free. I'll never ever change that, at least not for the time being. Yeah, so if you do want to go ahead and donate £2.99 a month, which is what, less than a pint of beer, I would appreciate that. Again, if you don't want to do that, that is completely fine. I understand everybody's situation is completely different, but if you get as much value as some of you guys say out of my videos, then I think that is more than worth it, to be honest. Now, the second tier, which I actually need to double check. This is quite embarrassing because I can't remember it myself. So we'll go to patreon.com/George Osters. And let's have a look. Okay, yes. So the second tier, I mean, these may change at some point as well, but at the moment, the second tier is, you can watch my videos using ad blocker if you really want to, but then you also will get the early access to videos, and that is £4.99 a month. Again, it's obviously up to you if you want to do that. It's a way for you to support the channel. And then the third tier is the all access tier, and you will obviously get to watch my videos using ad blocker. You don't have to feel guilty for that. You get early access to the videos, but most importantly, that is where you will be able to contact me for any help. If I can see that you are signed up to the all access tier, which is only £9.99 a month, it's actually not that much when you think about it. I will be able to actually sit down, allocate some time, and be able to go into depth in helping out any problems that you have. So yeah, I thought I would set this up, give you guys the option, and it's kind of going to help me become more structured, become more efficient, and not waste my time, but also not waste your time as well, because like I said, I get probably hundreds of messages and emails per week. So yeah, I just really want to give you guys a place where you can be directed to. So yeah, I hope all of you guys listened into that. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'll now get on to the comments and let me know what you think about what I just said about the whole, basically the whole, the whole of what I just said. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if it's a good idea. and look forward to seeing what you say now. No, George, you want to give up your normal job and be able to just do YouTube? Yes, I would. I would be lying if I said that I didn't want to give up my job, because I do. You know, I'm not going to be doing my job forever. It's not a. It would be very ambitious of me to, continue being a delivery driver for my entire life. So, yes, I do, of course, want to move on to bigger and better things, but if and when that happens, I don't know. One thing I will say, though, is I've always been an entrepreneur at heart, and I've always wanted to go out there and earn my own money. So, yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to quit my job. You don't want to be, yeah. I'm not going to repeat that because I don't want to get demonetized. But yeah, that's essentially it. Dean Gallagher, you have donated €4.49. Thank you very much, sir. Greatly appreciated. I can't promise that I'm going to buy some Oreos with it, though. It may go to, buying a gasket or something like that. But yeah, I very much do appreciate that. And for all of you guys that are watching right now, if you do want to support the channel and also get kind of like a mention in this live stream, which will, be saved on my channel, will be there forever, so you can see your name like in big red or blue or yellow or green writing. You can just click the super chat. Is it super chat or super sticker? I think it's super chat. Little icon. It's just the little dollar icon. If you just click that, make a donation of whatever you want. It honestly could just be like 2p. If you want to do that, the option is there to do it. Failing that, you can go and do it just directly to my PayPal. It is georgeosterberry@gmail.com, which I believe Simon already done. Yes, Simon did it earlier on, which I greatly appreciate. Any money that I kind of get from my whole channel in general, literally just goes straight back into the channel. I haven't, since I started this, I haven't taken a single penny out of YouTube. Like, I've actually lost money. Like, I've actually spent more money on the videos than what I've gained back. That makes sense. Like, yeah, I don't make any money from this. It's all just goes back into the pot and goes to future videos. Like, parts cost money, tools cost money. What else? Camera equipment costs money. Cars cost money. You guys know, I've not long just bought a new car. So yeah, I just, I need to kind of fund this as well as put my own money in, of course. Ross Maloney, well, gal. I have no idea what that means. Well, Rooster San. Does that mean like well said? I'm guessing. Well, lid. I have no idea what that means. Ross Maloney, nice donation. Eat those Oreos, my George. Scott Bowlby, congrats on the 10K, George. I'm sure of going the Patreon route so early, and you say you want to give everyone a fair chance to help, etc. Charging them is going to alienate a lot, surely. Yeah, I get that. I get that, a lot of people may be put off by it. But honestly, I have no other option. I can't kind of sit there and try and answer a few people, but then like forget about the other like hundreds of people. I would rather give everyone the fair chance where they can just, join the Patreon for $9.99, and then I can answer everybody who does that, if that makes sense. Because honestly, I'm just going to be completely honest now, like completely real. There is a lot of people, and let me just minimize it because it's like cut off half my face. Like, there is a lot of people that message me on a daily basis, just to, that basically time wasters. They say, oh, I've been watching your channel for so long. I really like all of your videos. Just wondered if you could help me out. And then, you know, a minute later, I get a notification to say that they've just subscribed. And it's like, you know, you haven't even watched me, you haven't been supporting, you haven't, you know, liked or, you know, commented on any of my videos. And now you just want to try a lot to see if I can help you out for free because, you know, you don't want to go to a mechanic or whatever. So yeah, you know, you have a lot of people like that, which, you know, I really don't have time for. I'd rather people just be honest. You know, I'd have more respect if people were actually honest and, you know, spread the truth. Like, oh, I just came across your channel now. You know, I don't want to, you know, offend you, or, you know, I just thought I would ask to see if you could possibly help. You know, I would respect that more than rather than them just completely lying and trying to trick me into helping them for free. So. Like, could you imagine going to a, the BMW dealership, or going to a, just a normal mechanics garage and, saying, oh, hi, yeah, I've just bought some parts that I need to replace, but would you actually be able to tell me how to replace them? Like, are you okay to just like sit with me for an hour just to kind of go through how to do it? Like, imagine like that's actually the same thing as what some people are asking me to do, and then they just, you know, have the cheek to just you know, expect it for free and expect that my time means nothing. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm getting, you know, what I'm getting at, to be honest. So yeah. But good luck. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. Speak your mind, George. Yes. That's exactly what I am doing. That's what I do. I do speak my mind. I didn't get where I am listening to my subs. I got where I am by doing me. And that's exactly how you should be. 20,000 calorie challenge from George. Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Fair play, Dr. D, and M5 is awesome. Definitely. And I don't know if I should. Dean, what do you think? Do you think I should reveal what our plans are yet? What do you reckon? Did that refund go through yet? Which refund is that? Are you talking to me or? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't reveal anything yet. No lid. No lid on what? Dean Gallagher. Still giving me jit. Do we get posing vids in the top tier, George? Of course. No, George, the entrepreneur, we need merch, George. Once it's 100% cotton, we're good. I see, that's one thing I haven't really put any thought into. Like, I don't really think I should bring out merch. Like, you know, realistically, who wants a T-shirt with George Osters on? You know what I mean? BMW Doctor, £20. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah, honestly, thank you very, very much. That's going to go straight into buying some M52 parts. You know what I've got planned for the 130i. It's going to go, you know, straight into funding that. So yeah, thank you so much. That's greatly appreciated. There you go, bro. These guys want everything for free, bro. As I told you, thank God my subs ain't like that. And all my USA them guys are loyalists. And the reason I have my M5 now. Yeah, that's kind of exactly, you know, what I'm coming from. You know, there's too many people out there who just want to try their luck, just to try and get something for nothing. And yeah, I'm a bit sick of it, to be honest. Ads HX. Good luck with the Patreon. Good luck with the Patreon. It's not really for me yet, as I got rid of my 130i, but I may get another. Yeah, when me announcing the Patreon, it's not saying that, oh, I'm completely changing my channel now, everything's going to be on the Patreon. If you don't want to join the Patreon, then screw you. Like, I'm not saying that. Nothing is going to change. I just had to set something up to give myself a little bit of organization, and to give give people somewhere to go. If they really do need my help and they do want to show extra support. So yeah, that's the reason that I started the Patreon. If you really do not want to join it, please do not. If you don't think you can afford, like, the $2.99, $4.99, or the $9.99 a month, honestly, don't do it. I'd rather you be all good than donate to the channel. Yeah. Stefan, hi bro. How much years you needed for 10k subs? Good question. So I've had this channel since 2012. My content, as a few of you guys will know, has changed a lot over the years, and that definitely hasn't helped. But obviously I'm on the straight and narrow path now. I know exactly what I'm doing, what my content's about. So that's why I believe it has grown a lot quicker. But it varies, how long it would take to gain 10k subscribers. But like I said, yeah, I've had this channel for like 8 years, but I actually started doing YouTube videos way back when I was in school, like, I don't know, like 2008, 2009. That's when I first started making YouTube videos, but there was nothing to do with cars or anything. So yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. George's been doing this nearly 10 years. Yeah. 10k subs a big deal, absolutely. Helping him push his way to the top, and I appreciate everything you are doing for me. As you guys seem to want to help him to get there. Any sausages and beans keyed? Oh, I've skipped a few. Okay, I have no idea what this guy's problem is. Here's a $5 towards a 130 project, mate. Graham, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, I've got quite a big long list of parts I need to buy in a month or so. So that will definitely be going towards that. We will get you to the M5 quickly. Yeah, I'd love that, but we'll see how things go. So, Peters, I understand where you're going with it, pal. I'm still on furlough at the moment. Might not have a job to back to manufacturing. But as soon as I know what the crack is, I'll sign, dude. Honestly, Simon, you have probably been like one of the biggest supporters on my channel. I always see you commenting. You always like, and you've donated a whole bunch now as well. So I can't thank you enough. I just hope that my videos have helped you out in some way. So you don't need to feel bad for not signing up to the Patreon. Like I said, it's simply there for the people that need it, for the people that need my help, and the people that do want to support the channel. So honestly, get yourself straight. Don't worry about me. I know it's a tough time, economically for everybody at the moment. So yeah, don't worry about it. Get yourself sorted out, and then if things are good, then like I said, do what you need to do. But yeah, I appreciate you so much, Simon. You've done a lot for me, so thank you. Gymnasium Connell is baiting you, mate. No idea what that means. I accomplished the M5 in a year. Most YouTubers get this car after doing YouTube in 5 to 6 years. I'm the fastest YouTuber to buy this car. I'm accomplished it. That's why people respect me. Definitely, absolutely. And you know, for those, you know, for the like 2 or 3 people that are not aware of who Dean is, obviously BMW Doctor, go check his channel out. His knowledge is second to none. And yeah, if you want to learn anything BMW related, go and check him out. And yeah, we have some things planned for the future, but I can't say what that is yet. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed to him, go and check him out, and leave a comment on one of his videos to let you know you have subscribed. You wouldn't stand toe to toe with Jim. Where are these like random comments coming from? The reason for that success is called appealing to the US and not the and doing nothing for them. That's all for the evidence of people deeds. Or so enjoyed the sub don't seem to want to help him is a bit of a daft saying, as it's them that have got him to 10K. How did you get your knowledge with BMW engines? It's pretty much all like, you know, doing research, trial and error. Obviously, I've owned 3 BMWs now. So I owned an E60. I bought that back in my first BMW E60. Bought that back in 2016 or 17. Had that for about 6 months. Broke down the whole car and sold that as parts. That actually helped with my knowledge on BMWs, you know, because I know where everything is on the car. I know how to remove everything, how to replace everything. So that did definitely help a lot. I'm actually glad that I'd done that now. But yeah, everything just came from my own research. You know, there's a whole bunch of things online, and then just simply getting stuck in. You know, I learn best from doing hands-on. So. M. Shahid, George, you was a great YouTuber in your own right for peace, respect and peace. I appreciate that. Thank you. Don't agree with the diesel crap. The M47 time and chain really showed George's skills as a mechanic. Yeah, I wanted. I knew. I decided to do that, and you know, do that whole process for YouTube because I know that nobody else had done it before. Of course, you know, there's questionable videos out there with people doing the timing chain on the M47, but there's no like complete guides, you know. So that's where I wanted to bring you know, my videos into it, because I think that I pretty much covered everything from head to toe for the whole process. You know, how to strip down the engine, how to get the engine ready for removal, how to remove the engine, and then how to you know, strip everything off the engine to get to the timing chain, and how to replace the timing chain, you know. And then I built the engine back up, and then all the other jobs as well, like recutting the injector seats and all like that. So yeah, I don't think anybody else has actually covered all that. So that's why I think the videos have done quite well, to be honest. M. Shahid, I appreciate you have a question. But if you, I don't know when you kind of joined in this live stream, but kind of part what I was talking about earlier was how I've set up a Patreon to help people. Now, you know, the thing is, when you ask for help, it usually leads to one more question, then another question, then another question. And so if I actually want to try and direct my help to you, so it'd be best to donate to the channel in some way, you know, whether that's on the super chat now, whether that is, you know, via PayPal, and then you can actually send me an email directly once you've done that, and then I can sit down and spend like a good hour or so helping you out. Like, I don't want to give you a half-assed, you know, question answer when I actually, you know, want to help you in a detailed way. So yeah, I hope that kind of clears that up. But yeah, I won't. This live stream isn't to answer specific questions. So yeah, if you do want my help, send a donation either on the super chat by clicking the dollar button, or by donating directly to my PayPal. George knows M47 is not what is needed. Well, it certainly doesn't earn that much money on YouTube, but it's definitely definitely what I need for a daily drive. I'll say that. Mr. JB7789, quality content you're putting out, George. I have a 120D M47 12 player, and your vids are so helpful, and you are great at explaining on your vids. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm glad my videos have helped you out. No doubt, and the M52 content will bring a new audience. Yes, it should actually. The M52 engine, you know, 6-cylinder petrol engine. It's not that common in the UK or even in the EU. The UK and EU market is more geared towards the diesel side of things, because, you know, diesels are cheaper to run, they're cheaper to tax, and they're more actually more affordable. So that's kind of why, you know, UK and EU folk like to have the diesels. But you know, the N52 is actually more popular in the US and in Australia. So that's kind of why I decided to buy that engine in particular, because I did want to branch out and, you know, reach different parts of the world. Because, you know, we're all about growing, right? Daniel, you have donated €5. That is right. Thank you for the memories over the years, George. You're welcome, and I appreciate your donation. Thank you very much. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to the bottom of these questions. Buffering. Have I just, like, was I frozen at some point then? Yes, M52 will bring the people he needs. Sure, no probs. Yeah, it doesn't mean £2 either. Well, it's just a quick one, but I understand. Cheers. M47 is as good as M52 as long as it's looked after. Yeah, to be honest, M47, like, you know, like I've said in numerous of my videos, it's not an unreliable engine. You know, I don't think anybody is disputing that, at least not here anyway. I know there's obviously, you know, if you search on the internet, it'll come up timing chain. You know, I've named it. I mentioned it a whole bunch of times. You know, do your oil changes every 5,000 miles, and you won't have too many issues with that engine, with the internals of the engine. So that's my 2 cents in it. M52 dream to drive. Most of diesel guys in the UK, we are all mileage cheapskates. Yeah, pretty much. But to be honest, like, a diesel does make a good daily driver. Like, if you are doing quite a few miles, you know, if you're drive to work and back is quite a long commute. It makes sense to have a diesel. If you're only just driving around town, you're only doing short trips, it doesn't make sense to have a diesel. But yeah, I completely understand why people choose to own diesels. We don't do this because we want to help people, mate. And I will tell you straight up, anyone who does YouTube is for the money. Unfortunately, N47 Americans couldn't give a toss about. No, N47, they don't. They have it in a few models in America. I think it's like the 328D, I think it is, which obviously we don't have here. But I'm pretty sure that's like the only engine that it's in America. Taharul Islam, hello to you. Valentin, I'm guessing that J is silent, right? Valentin Voss. please let me know how you pronounce that. 3-litre 6-cylinder, no turbo is the smoothest. Yeah, M52 engine is such a sweet engine. Do you think too much wear could have happened when my car was new and the previous owner changed the oil at 18k and 14k afterwards? But again, sorry, excuse me. Again, mate, like I said earlier on, if you want me to go into detail and actually help you out, I can do that. I would appreciate if you could donate there, because this live stream really isn't to help people out. Help. I said that wrong. This live stream isn't to sit there for an hour, 2 hours, just helping you guys out with your car. It's to clear a few things up, and it's to show my appreciation to you guys. So if you do need my help, you really do need my help, I appreciate that. But please appreciate that my time is very valuable. I don't have a lot of it, so I would appreciate if you could donate, and then that will make it worthwhile for me, and hopefully make you feel a little less kind of guilty for taking my time. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I appreciate the question, but it's not really the right time or place. Jay Patel, I did many launches and skids in my N47 and it worked fine. Also, would you consider fitting a turbo on the 130i? If you watch my reaction, driving the 130i for the first time, I did mention that it really doesn't need that, it really doesn't need much more, if any, more power, which it really doesn't. Like, 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. Why do you need much more power than that? Like, in reality, you can't really, use that, more than like 265 brake horsepower on a road in the UK. Now, if you are building a a car for drag races, yeah, you want all the power that you can get. That you'll need some traction to go with that, of course. But yeah, I really don't see the point in trying to modify your car to get like mega power when you really can't use it, and you just start to make the make the reliability go down, which is a given. But yeah, I'd never turbo that engine. You're just going to turn a very, very reliable engine into something that's questionably reliable. People only get diesel as it's a broke man's M5. They get it because it's stereotyped. Yeah, that's it. People love to get them. Was it like 316Ds and then put an M3 badge on the back. They love it. I do 600-mile round trips every weekend, mate. That's why I've got the 123D. Still pulls nice at 162k on the clock, and it's 12 years old. Good to hear that you have got so many miles out of the M47 engine. That is good to hear. I want to get at least 200k out of mine. But yeah, that's a prime example as to why you should have a diesel. If you're doing that sort of, that many miles, it's a no-brainer, to be honest. You're going to be getting much better MPG than what you would in the equivalent petrol. M5 running costs are cheap enough. Why anyone needs a diesel is beside me. I have 3 BMWs all petrol. I'm very happy and perfect. Yeah. I would love to. I'd love to even own a M5, let alone be able to run one. But we'll see. Maybe. Valentine. Oh, okay. That's how you pronounce it, Valentine. That's interesting. I appreciate you for tuning in, Valentine. Thank you. Simon. Yeah, I agree. I had 330 Ci and I loved it, but had to a diesel because I do a lot of miles, not because I'm broke. Yeah, that's exactly what it has said. It makes sense if you're doing a lot of miles. It doesn't make sense to have a petrol. A great daily driver to do a lot of miles in is a diesel, especially if you're doing motorway miles, because obviously diesels rev lower. So when you're on the motorway doing 70 mile an hour, it's better to be doing 2,000 RPM than doing 3,000 to 4,000 RPM in a petrol. You just want something that's quiet, that's comfortable, and good on fuel if you're doing sort of that many miles. I do a lot of miles. What's wrong with petrol? There's nothing wrong with petrol. It's just that if you're doing mega miles and you only want a daily driver, then it just makes sense to have a diesel. I love the torque on my dad's diesel. Yes, diesels have a lot of torque. So does the M52. And that's a petrol. M52, very, very good on fuel. Yes, it is, definitely. M52 is, so surprising how good it is on fuel for a 3-litre petrol. It's very, very good. I'm actually going to do a test. I actually have a big trip planned this. Well, you could say a big trip, but I have something big planned, and it involves me going quite a long distance. We'll be taking the 130i with the N52 engine, so I will be doing a little test to see what kind of MPG we can return on a long trip in it. I think we'll get 40. I think we'll maybe get around 40 MPG out of the 130i, which I'll be very, very happy with. So especially when we get cruise control as well. Once we fit cruise control, we should be laughing. But yeah, I want to do it. I want to do a little experiment, see what kind of MPG averages we can get, and then how much that would differ to what I would get in the equivalent diesel. All right, guys, we're not going to be we're not turning this into let's bash petrols or let's bash diesels. It's not a competition. I own both, so I can see the benefits to both. I understand if you have a diesel, I understand if you have a petrol. One's cheaper to run, more economically sound, better for a daily driver, and the other one is more fun. So yeah, I understand why you would have either of them. just so we can have a quick little tally up to see who we have in here right now. It says we have like 24 people. If you're watching this right now and you have the ability to use your hands for the keyboard or for your phone, just say hello. I just want to know exactly who we've got in here. Just say hello. Just, you know, comment on the chat. Let me know you're here. And yeah, I'll just be interested to know who's watching at the moment. Don't be scared as well. You know, you don't have to, you know, be like, oh, I don't want him to say my name. Just say hello. And yeah, let's see who we got now. Dominic, hello to you. I'm guessing that's Lino or Lino, I'm guessing. Hello to you. Valentine, hello. Athif, is that how you pronounce your name? Yo. Paulius, hello. Scott, hello. Ads, hello. Graham, hello to you. Pedro, hello. Jay, hello to you. Hello, Michael. And yeah, that's about it. And it seems that we have some kicking off in the chat. So, what do you guys think about my Patreon idea then? Think it's a good idea? Think it's a bad idea? Think it's just gonna, you know, crash and burn? Valentine, did you see my super chat? No, I didn't actually. Oh, there we are. You sent €2.29. Thank you very much, Valentine. I much appreciate that. Love the 130i vids. BMW performance parts are rare now. Yes, I have learned that myself. And they are very, very expensive as well. Like, to get the equivalent air intake, you know, for the performance parts, which I'm pretty sure is exactly the same. It's just like carbon fiber, or it's, you know, carbon fiber looking. It's like, oh no, it's just absolutely crazy. I mean, it's like £500 or something. So I don't really know if I would go down, you know, that route. I'm all for adding performance parts, but it really doesn't make sense to add like a performance part. You know, when it doesn't really add any performance, at least not for the amount of money that you're paying for it. So yeah, I've seen your super chat now. I didn't see it before for some reason. But yeah, thank you very much. If anybody else wants to donate via the super chat, there is actually a little dollar button, should be underneath the chat. You just have to click that. You can donate whatever you wish. Like I said, it can be 10 pence. It can be £158 million. I won't judge you. Really, you know, if you just want to get your name up there, you want to get a fancy little color around, then yeah, that option's there to do that. But yeah, I think it's well worth it. You know, if you have enjoyed my videos, if you have got some value out of them, if they have helped you out in any way, then I definitely think it's worth doing. So yeah, the option's always there for you. Anybody that does donate, just know that your hard-earned money is going to go back into something big. You know, I plan to grow this channel, you know, to something bigger and better. And yeah, everything that is earned through the videos and, you know, through the donations and whatever else only just goes back into making the channel better. Like, if it wasn't for your guys' donations, then I wouldn't have had some money to put towards, the new car. Obviously, the 130i, I had to put, majority was my money, majority was my money, but you guys donate a small percentage to that, which does not go unnoticed. So yeah, just know that whenever you donate, it just goes back into the channel. It doesn't go into my back pocket. I'm not going down the pub and drinking it. Probably shouldn't have said that. Pubs are not open at the moment. But yeah, your money, I'm not spending it. I have a job that earns me money, that pays for whatever I need to pay for. All of this YouTube money just goes straight back into the channel to buy parts and whatever else. I actually need to buy a new camera as well. I don't know. Have I got my camera in here? Yeah, this is my camera, right? You can kind of see it's, that shiny stuff. That's not supposed to be like that. This has been dropped on the floor so many times, and if you have a look as well, the lens doesn't sit flush in here now, and every time, it's not even turning on. I think it needs a battery. Let's turn it on. Well, let's turn it on. It turns on fine, right? And I'll turn it off. Hold on. Turn it off. So look, lens error will shut down automatically, reset camera. I've had that issue for quite a long time now, and it's pretty annoying. So I need to get a new camera this year. That's probably going to be like, I don't know, £500-600. So that's another big chunk of money that I've got to find, but we'll do it. I'm thinking of getting actually pretty much the same camera, as stupid as it sounds, just a more updated one. That's the Canon G7X Mark I. Plan to get the Mark III. I think that will be a good upgrade, as long as it works better than that does. And now I have about 1 billion more comments. Where are we? I change the oil on mine every 7 to 10k. It takes 10W60, which is odd. N47, but it's some kind of bearing specific to my car. That you put 10W60 in your N47. Do you live in like a really hot climate for some reason? Not for some reason, but like, do you live in a really hot climate? Because 10W is quite thick, when the oil's cold. I mean, BMW recommend the N47 with 5W30, so it really doesn't make sense as to why you'd be using 10W60. I have the carbon air intake on my 125i Coupe or Coupe. Have you noticed any difference? Is it a performance part, or does it just look shiny? Like, it's a good idea, George, for the people that need your help and appreciate the work you do. Yes, that's exactly how I kind of saw it. Patreon was kind of like the best thing realistically out there that I could do. I was consider making a website, but that's just too much work. I don't have time or the money to do that at the moment. So I just thought, a Patreon would be a good place to start, and hopefully I can provide the guys that are subscribed to it, hopefully I can provide them with more value than what they are paying to join it, if that makes sense. George, you interested in other cars like JDM or old muscle cars, or only BMWs? Jay, I don't like any other cars. I have a BMW YouTube channel. No. Yeah, I like other cars. One thing I will say is there's not really that many, especially new cars, that I like the look of. I'm really not that big of a fan of newer cars. I kind of think that, I mean, even BMW, like, I kind of think they're all kind of looking too similar to one another. It seems that, all the, car brands are sort of like merging together, and they're just basically the same car with a different badge on. So newer cars, I'm really not that of a fan of in general. But yeah, I like other cars. One of my dream cars to have would be a Land Rover Defender. I just love how rugged they are. I just love how you'd be able to take it anywhere. You can literally do anything in it, and yeah, it'd be a nice car to have in a collection. And then another one of my dream cars would be like a Mini Cooper S John Cooper Works, just because of how good it would be around a track. It's the car's basically square. I'm talking about the older ones as well, like the R53 or R56. Yeah, they're basically square, so they handle very, very good going around corners. Looks like Dr. BMW is trying to take over your channel. And so where did I just see? Yeah, somebody asked, can I block someone? The BMW doctor. No, I'm not going to be blocking anyone. If you don't agree with somebody's, you don't agree with someone's opinion, that's fine. You don't have to agree with them. If you don't, like something that somebody says, you don't have to listen to them. I've honestly lost where I was now. I just scrolled down and accidentally clicked. Right. Graham, Patreon, good idea. You need money coming in for the projects and to grow your channel. That's exactly right. Yeah, running a car YouTube channel is not cheap. It's probably like the most expensive, YouTube channel. Like what you base your YouTube channel around is probably like the most expensive thing that you can do, to be honest. There's like so many cheaper ideas that you can do for a YouTube channel. Dominic, you have donated 400 Huff. What's Huff? That is Hungarian forint. Hungarian forint. Thank you very much. That is £1.04. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dara Sinnott, you are absolutely everywhere. On every Coventry City video, you're literally commenting on it. Congrats, mate. Here's to another 10K. Thank you very much. And I just want to, say I appreciate the support that you've shown me. Chaos, hello. Damo, love yourself, mate. Are these I'm guessing these aren't towards me. I'm guessing these are towards other people in the chat. Like I said, if you don't agree with what somebody says on the chat, you don't need to respond. You know, don't there's no need to start an argument. 5W30 for the M47. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I really don't know why anyone would advise you to put 10W60, and that's for really high performance engine. Like that's what the S85, the M5 E60 M5 engine has. That's like for really tight tolerance engines. It's thick on cold, and it's also thick when it reaches operating temperature as well, because obviously it needs the extra lubrication from how tight the tolerances are. Michael, hello George. I've been using Melee spares on my BMW 60. What do you think of Melee parts? Good. From what I've heard, they're very good. I've never personally used them, but I believe there is two types. There is, like, isn't it Melee HD and then the standard Melee? I'm pretty sure that's right. Obviously, you always go for the best that you can afford. When it comes to suspension parts, I generally go with Lemforder or Febby Bilstein. But if you want to go for Melee, I haven't really heard too many bad things about them. So you should be good, to be honest. This was in response to when I asked about the air intake, wasn't it? A little bit, but mostly sound. I will do a full exhaust renewal and wanted no weak links in the breathing part of the engine. Yes, exactly right. I'm going to be fitting a performance air filter. Say performance air filter. It'll probably be like just a K&N filter. But it's actually not the panel filter in mine. I don't know if yours is the panel filter, but mine's like kind of the the cone filter. So I'll probably just be putting that in mine. That should make a little bit of a better sound. But apart from that, I don't know if I'm going to do much else with the intake. These comments keep jumping. I don't know why these comments keep jumping. I think it's because they're coming through so quick. Dean, you keep commenting like 5 times every minute. No, but I live in the UK. But when you put my VIN into search, it has. That is really strange, because I'm sure like the only E60 that requires 10W60 oil is the M5. Honestly, I wouldn't be putting that in your 520D or your N47 engine. Yeah, I really wouldn't. That's way too. That's way too high. Some people even put 0W30 in their 520 in their M47 engine here in the UK because of how cold it can get in the winter. I mean, depends which part you live in, but I wouldn't put 10W anything in. I'd just go with the 5W30. 123D. Whose car was built a day earlier? 10W60 oil. Change the recommendation to LLO4. LLO4 is not the grade of the oil. That's just the specification. So that determines kind of, how, if it's low in sulfur, like low in, different Though if it's low in like ash and things like that. But the actual grade of the oil, that really should be 5W30. But obviously it's up to you. As far as seeing all these comments earlier, I can't tell an M4 from an M2. Yes, exactly. That's the kind of thing that I was saying earlier on. What's your opinion on the M54? It just is the N52's older brother. Not as good as the M52. You can't see the super chats. Yeah, I can now. You already received another super chat. Dan, I can't believe I'm late. Just woke up. Good morning to you, if it's morning there. Get back on the sellers, mate. I've just got my water here. Don't need anything else. Have you thought about a raffle on the 130R once you have done all the work on it? That could bring in some big notes. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it that much. I mean, what would you guys say to the idea of me doing a raffle? Like, would you be willing to buy a ticket, say for £20-30, with the chance to win a car or the 130i? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. I kind of thought that it's a car that I want to keep for a long time because I only see it really going up in value now. To be honest, it's quite a rare car. It's a very, very good spec, and I think it will be quite a desired car in the future. It's 15 years old now. I don't really see it dropping much more in value, to be honest. At 15 years old, if it was going to go, if it was going to go like any other car, that would only be like £1,000 now. But they're not. They're still like £5,000 for a decent one. Thomas Larson, you have donated 89 DKK, which again I have no idea what DKK is. Let's check. That is where's it gone? That is Danish kroner. Oh, that's because you are from Denmark. That is you from earlier on. That is actually £10. Thank you very much, sir. That is greatly appreciated. If there's anything you want help with, let me know. Fire away some questions. I'm more than happy to help you. Thank you very much for the donation. I swear that these okay. See the comments, I'm getting like a big block at a time. It's not like one after the other. It's like I'm getting like 8 comments and they just keeps jumping down. So it's quite hard to see them. I have Cone/Roundford from KNN. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They're quite expensive though, I've noticed. They're about £60 to £70, which is quite a lot for an air filter. Obviously I'll will go ahead and buy it, but yeah, quite expensive though, I thought. But then again, it is BMW, so kind of to be expected. All right, what do you think about N47 chip tuning and I'm guessing that's supposed to be EGR, not ear. Delete. You don't want to delete your ear. But yeah, kind of what I was. Okay, so just to confirm, it was your EGR, in fact. Just to confirm, like what I was saying earlier on. If you want your questions answered, I would greatly appreciate if you can donate, whether that's on the super chat, whether that is via PayPal. That's what I just need you guys to do. It shows that you actually value my time for something. And it actually means that I'm going to give you better quality help as well, rather than, a one-word answer. It actually means I can allot some time, have, at least an hour to sit down with you and actually help you out properly and try and fix your problem. So, if you do genuinely need my help, you need my opinion on something, send a donation. And that to me shows that you're actually serious then. And you're not just trying to sort of, use me for my knowledge or whatever. George, what is going to be your first fix and upgrade on the 130i? In terms of something like mechanical that I'm going to do, I mean, obviously I've done the, what's it called? The clutch delay valve. I removed that. That was like the first thing that I've done. But after that, I think the first thing that really needs to be done is like a brake fluid flush. That's been, I don't think that was done. I'm sure when I looked through the service history, like I was just flicking back through and it was like engine oil, air filter, spark plugs, like a few years back. And then it literally, I couldn't see any for brake fluid. And the last time it was done on the service history was like 2007. So like 13 years ago. And that was at like 20,000 miles. So, and obviously I have checked the brake fluid when I'd done the clutch delay valve, and it was brown, and like, brake fluid should be pretty clear, like it's kind of like a clear yellowy color. So yeah, desperately in need of a brake fluid flush. That definitely needs to be done for sure. Because like, you have to think the brake pedals, here, you should be getting some, braking when you push it down, but you literally have to push it like that. And then there's like a tiny bit at the bottom where you actually brake. So there's a lot of air in the system, because that's what brake fluid does. It's hygroscopic. So it allows moisture in, and then the, moisture evaporates, and then you're left with air. So yeah, that's why you need to do brake fluid flushes. I'd buy a few tickets for sure. Okay, that's interesting. That's that's good to know. Yeah, it's maybe something that I'd consider in the future, but not for any time soon, I don't think. I've got a lot planned for it. I want to at least take it on a few track days and things like that. So yeah, but something I'd definitely consider. Keep the car, yes. That's kind of what I do plan on doing for the time being. Alex, PNW.team is a bit of a bully. All right, George, mate. Yes, I am good. Thank you, Alex. How are you? Try rebooting, as the comments are all over. I'm not going to be restarting this live stream. The 320D is riding well blood. All good lately. Good stuff. Yes, that was the problem with mine. 100% coolant, 10%. So car's flying. Thanks, mate. No problem. See, that is a prime example right there. Alex, which I don't think your name's actually Alex, is it? I don't think it is. I'm sure it's not. But I have obviously spoke to you before, so you actually emailed me with an issue that you had with your car, right? I can't remember the exact specifics behind it, but we determined that it was your coolant temperature sensor that was faulty, right? And you then went out, bought that part, installed that part, and now your problem is fixed, right? And you sent a donation, you sent a small donation, and that's all that I asked for. You know, it's the people that are very, very naive. They think that my time is worth nothing, and that's really the you know, the people that I don't have time for. So yeah, prime example right there. You know, if you appreciate me, appreciate what I'm trying to achieve here, and you have appreciation for my time, then I will, you know, go out there and do my best to help you. Whether that's with my knowledge that I have myself, or whether that is actually doing more research on a certain topic, I will do my very best to try and help you, because at the end of the day, I'm here to try and my job is to try and provide as much value to you guys. So yeah, that's exactly why you should consider joining my Patreon if you really do need my help and you think it may be worth doing. I'm gonna have to go for a pee in a short amount of time because I've kind of got through this bottle of water, but I'll answer a few more questions or check a few more comments. Ads, I've been looking for another 130. I found a banging one. They want 7K, but it's worth it. Your videos are making me consider it. Yeah, they are fun cars, and like I said, I really think they're going to go down too much in value. But yeah, I got mine at a very, very good price. I don't really think you're going to get one at the price that I did. But yeah, good cars. You know, it's up to you how much you want to spend on it there. You want BMW performance brake upgrade, rear subframe inserts, United 2 M3 control arms, and I know a guy that can produce similar plates. Can produce what? Can produce camber plates if you want me to speak to him. That's a simple handling mod. That's simple handling mods. Yeah, I'll probably will go down the route of adding some M3 control arms, things like that. Yeah, I probably will go down that route at some point. Not until I've done all the maintenance jobs. So you know, the entire engine needs overhauling. It's been neglected quite a lot in its life. So I need to get the engine sorted first. Once you have the engine sorted, that's when you can go and, you know, start modifying the car. But until that's done, it's not a whole lot I can do, to be honest. I need to save up and get the engine fully sorted. Once that's bulletproof, I'll get started on you know, doing the mods. All right, guys, I'm going to take a brief little break. We have been going on for like an hour and a half, so I think I'm due a toilet break. We'll be back in a little second, so don't go anywhere. Just talk amongst yourself, not too loudly though, and I'll be back real soon. For anyone that joins and is like, why are we just looking at, you know, some guys' curtains, then, you know, just let them know. I'll be back in a minute. Well, it won't be long. And we're back. Look at that. Nobody even left. That is loyalty right there. Oh, one person just left. But that is loyalty right there. Appreciate you guys hanging in there. Where are we then? You got this, you got this, you got this. I got this, apparently. I appreciate you all the way, mate. Thank you. I appreciate you too. And have a few beers, mate. I don't actually drink. Well, I do drink, just not very often. Like, I'm not really a... I won't just have a few beers for the sake of it. I only really like drink to get drunk. Like if it's an actual special occasion, I'd not really like a social drinker or anything. So yeah, I don't really drink on a regular basis. Maybe a few times a year, but that's about it. Hi, what do you think about 0W10 at N47-177? I play Simon. I reckon. See, Bogdan, I don't know if you was watching earlier on. You know, I appreciate you probably wasn't tuned in earlier on, but one of the main points that I was trying to make in this live stream was that, you know, I have a lot of people messaging me, asking me questions on a daily basis, you know, for a number of different reasons. And one thing that I'm asking people to do is, if they actually really genuinely need my help and they appreciate me, then just send a small donation, whether that be on the super chat now, you know, on the live stream, whether that be direct to my PayPal, or whether that be joining up on the Patreon, because then I actually know that you are, you know, genuine, that you genuinely need my help, and you're not just trying to take me for a ride. And you know, because there's a lot of people out there that I'm guessing they just copy and paste the same question to like 100 different people and hope one responds and that they'll help them, you know, fix their car for free, and then they'll never ever watch them again, because you know there's a lot of people that do that. I actually want people who are going to stay here and stay involved, stay watching the videos, and that are going to stick with us all the way, because it's I know it's quite crazy to think it at the moment, but when all of you guys, you know, when we reach like, you know, bigger and better heights, when we reach, you know, 100,000 subscribers or whatever, you know, we've really created something quite good. You guys can be like, you know, I was there when, you know, he had a lot less. I was there when it was, you know, much smaller of a deal. So, you know, it is worth stopping around, and it's yeah, it's something cool, I guess. No, it's Ken, mate. There, that's it. I knew you had an alias. We are done. CDV removal done. Swirl flap delete and EGR and coolant delete been done. Some tasty piece of kit must get a written off system. Yeah, you need it to be removed out of your ECU. Did you get the kit from Darkside, the EGR delete kit? Hello everyone. Hello. You need to upgrade the brakes to 140i for track days for sure. Yeah, I may look at going down that route, but to be honest, right now I just want, you know, some braking, you know, because at the moment I have like no braking at all. I need some braking, so I'll probably exhaust all of my options. I'll probably go, you know, first I'll probably do, you know, just a normal brake fluid flush. Then I'll probably do upgraded fluid and upgraded braided hoses, see if I notice any difference. And then I'll probably go, you know, a decent set of discs, and then a regular set of pads, and then I may go upgraded pads, and then we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, I don't really want to spend, you know, thousands of pounds on a set of brakes when it may not be the thing that I actually need at this moment. Okay. And these keep jumping back and forth. Sway bars are your best bet, George. For the 130i, we call them anti-roll bars in the UK, but our best ones are second-hand E93 for the E87, as they are double stiff off the convertibles. That's interesting, but I guess it makes sense that you would want a stiffer one, because you wouldn't want. I guess it makes sense to have stiffer anti-roll bars on a convertible, because you wouldn't want your convertible to roll over. You wouldn't want it to roll and then roll over, because that wouldn't be fun. You wouldn't want you scraping your head off the concrete. My favorite car was the hydraulic ones on the E60 mode. Right. Hello, Pana. As soon as possible, Dart. Hi, George. I love your channel. Do you have nice B roads around your house? Will be good for the 130i when it's done. Yeah, there's some nice roads not far from me. Top man. What's the mileage on your 130i? It's like 126k, I think, which is actually nothing for the M52. Yes, mate. Dark side developments with the 10% promo code. Although you still realised I was in Ireland, so I had to pay all. Oh, okay. That's a bit crap. I suppose it's because it's cost more to ship, but where are we at then? I was actually going to ask you guys something. What was I going to ask? Let's close this. I was going to ask you guys which type, and a whole bunch of more questions just come through. Which type of videos of mine do you prefer watching the most? Do you prefer watching like a talking video, like here's common problems for this engine, or do you prefer watching a video where I'm repairing something, or do you prefer watching a video where it's me doing a reaction or a review or something? Which videos do you like watching? Be interesting to know your guys' thoughts. Hi Deshah. Hello to you. I know you've a long time subscriber. Never been a big fan of Beamers, but love the wrenching. Yeah, gotta love that wrenching. Yeah. So which style of videos do you guys prefer watching? Man, I need my haircut as well. I got this COVID cut going on. BMW engine guide servicing. Yeah, I'll have a lot of servicing videos coming up soon. Obviously, I have everything to do on the M52, so I'll have a lot of videos like that. So all the filters, all the fluids, that'll all be done. So I guess you'll be happy, right? BMW lover. Hey George, happy to donate to you. I appreciate that. Not a lot of people are, but I appreciate you guys that do want to donate. Graham, all content has been on point, George. Just stick to what you're doing. I appreciate that. I kind of am trying to vary it and trying to mix things up. That's kind of part of the reason why I decided to get the new car, because I think with the with the M47 stuff, with the E60 stuff, it was, you know, it wasn't completely exhausted, but I feel like it was not far away from getting a little bit dried up. So I thought, you know, throw in the new little fun car, and it will then give, you know, a different perspective into the videos. All your videos are good content. I love the camera work on your repairs. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot of you guys don't realize, but it actually takes so much longer to do jobs on the car when you have to record. Like, say, for example, an hour job might take 4 to 5 hours when you have to record, because you have to set up the camera in the correct angle. You might have to zoom in. And then you have to, you know, I'll have to talk about it, and then I might sort of, you know, mess up or forget what I'm going to say. Then I have to record that again. And yeah, it's just like, yeah, it can take a long time to record. I could do with having a cameraman, to be honest. But yeah, we're not at that stage yet. Yum Yum Dash Cam. That's a very good name. Fixing. You enjoy fixing videos. That's interesting. All your videos have been great recently. That's good to hear. You know, I guess I can have no complaints. Hey George, I'll subscribe. Let me know how to do it. Do you mean to the Patreon, I'm guessing? So I'll actually leave in the chat now the link to the Patreon. It's let's hope I'm even spelling it correctly. It's just patreon.com/George Osters, I believe. So that should have been left in the chat. And there it is. I just need to make sure that I've actually spelt it correctly. Yes, that is correct. And yeah, if you do want to head over there, I'm not too sure what your name is. Family First, Alessi second. I don't know if I read that correct, but yeah, if you do want to check, if you want to head over there, and you do want to go and sign up, then you will actually be the first person to do so. So let me know how it goes, because obviously I don't know if you're going to run into any issues. I don't know if it's, you know, working correctly. I've literally just set it up. So if you do go and check it out and sign up, let me know how it goes. And that goes for everyone else as well. If anybody wants to become the first person to sign up to the Patreon, whether that be to the tier 1 where it's $2.99 a month, whether that be to the tier 2 for $4.99 a month, or whether that be to the tier 3 for $9.99 a month, you will actually be the first person to join up over there. I like your how-to videos because that's because I correct you, because yeah, I have noticed that actually. Yeah, I'm not perfect though. I can't get everything right, you know, every time. Are you a BMW qualified mechanic? No, I wouldn't even wish to be either. You know, BMW. I'll put that there. That'd be distracting. I wouldn't wish to be either, because, you know, it's really BMW technicians, they're actually called. Then it's not worth the paper that it's written on. Honestly, they don't really. They're not. BMW technicians are not mechanics. They're not mechanical engineers. They don't really cope well when it comes to you know, solving problems. They simply just know how to follow a guide, and if their procedure that they're trying to do is not on their guide, then they simply won't know how to do it. So yeah, I wouldn't even like to be a BMW technician. Not only that, they're not even paid well, especially with the crazy prices that the dealerships charge. You'd think that they can. You'd think that they would pay them a little bit more. Simon says, "I have no issues with your videos. To be honest, I know what you filmed, and when I need them, I know where to look." Yeah, that's the beauty of YouTube. It's always going to be there. It's not like oh, you've missed your chance now. You missed the video. Yeah, it's good to know actually. I suppose I suppose I've actually already done pretty much most of the N47 stuff, especially the common problems. So that's good to know. Get your haircut like mine, Mach 3 all over. Jesus, I couldn't imagine being completely bald. I did have it pretty short there. Like my girlfriend just done like a 4 all over on the top, which is short for me. And then she tried to do like some fade on the side, but it weren't the best. I can't wait to get it cut properly. I have a 1 Series with an M47. Did no change yesterday. The filter was completely stuck in its house, and it came out of pieces. This Khan, by the way, I love the content. Khan, I'm just going to kind of repeat what I did say earlier. Again, I appreciate that you haven't been in this live stream for the whole time, but if you do need my help, you genuinely need my help, consider joining the Patreon. If you don't want to join up to a monthly thing, just send me an email along with a small donation to the channel. It just shows that you actually appreciate my time, shows that you actually appreciate the channel, and it's just your way of giving back. One of the main reasons for doing this live stream was to kind of talk about how there's a lot of time wasters out there who just try to chance their luck and just want me to help them fix their car for free. So I just hope that that's not you in that case. But yeah, I hope you appreciate what I just said. Tenazi, is that correct? I was going to say Tenazi urinal then, but that would not be correct. Congrats on 10K. Thank you. I appreciate that. Toys and Family, you joining the M5 club next? I'd love to, but yeah, that's nowhere near possible. Not for a very long time. Can't wait till you get some ramps. It'll be so much easier for you with the repairs and camera. Yes, definitely. I would love to have my garage purposely built and some ramps, and yeah, that'd be spot on. So this is my Patreon. If you are interested in joining up, again, it starts from as little as $2.99 a month. That is just your way of showing your appreciation. If you also want to show your appreciation, just consider making a small donation to the super chat. There should be a little $ beneath the chat. I don't know if that's on your phone. That may only be on a physical computer, but if you click that, you can make a small donation. It doesn't matter how small it is. Some people have donated £1, some people have donated £20. It's honestly just up to you, but if you do that, it's your way of giving back to the channel and funding future videos. Do you watch M539 restorations? I can't say I do. I've never heard of that channel. Khan, new subscriber, but the repair videos are excellent. Good stuff. Yeah, so I guess majority of you guys prefer the repair side of things. If filler go down, you're doing a goddamn full day of eating. Haha. No, if Villa go down, we'll be Coventry City will be playing them next season, and I will be going to both games, and that'll be a good 2 games. That will be. Tomotio, hi George, how are you? Did you remove the swirl flaps on the M47 and you advised to delete the swirl flaps? Tomotio, I'm going to kind of say what I said to the other guys. If you need my help, consider sending a small donation and send me an email so I can actually sit down and help you for a good amount of time and be very specific. Yeah, and I can actually help you out, if you have an issue. But like I said, I did actually make a video on this, so you can go ahead and check that out if you need to. M539 Restorations, channel name. There's BMW cars too. Okay, that's cool. I don't have a whole lot of time to watch YouTube. There's only a couple of channels that I kind of watch on a regular basis, but mainly it's just whatever I see on the homepage or whatever's recommended. I don't have a whole lot of time to sit and watch YouTube because I'm filming and making videos and editing and all the rest of it. Apologies, George. As above, I'm a new subscriber. I only came across your video when I started working on my 1 series. I'll consider joining the Patreon site. Was just asking in general if you've ever come across a stuck oil filter. No, personally, I haven't came across a stuck oil filter. No, I haven't. My lens. Congratulations, George. Thank you very much. Reddish Motorsport and Bristol restore and repair BMW to better than factory standard. Give them a shout and see about a collab. Yeah, I've watched a whole bunch of their videos. Yeah, it's crazy the difference that that they make when restoring a car. I'm sure the first one that I saw of theirs was their E46 330 CI restoration, like the underbody one, where like you can literally eat your dinner off it. And they upgraded a bunch of parts as well. But yeah, I could maybe ask them if they would like to do a collab, but realistically I don't think they would gain much out of me collaborating with them. I could ask them, but I think I'm maybe when we get a bit further up there, but we'll see. Hi George, I'm going to look at a 130i this morning. Are you in Australia? You must be in Australia if it's morning. What are something you'd look out for? If you actually want me to sit down and give you like some good solid advice, I would appreciate if you could send a donation either on the super chat by clicking the dollar button underneath the chat, or if you could actually just send me an email along with a small PayPal donation, and then I can actually sit down and go through with you properly, what to look for, and I can actually help you come to a better decision as to which car is actually the best choice for you. But right here, right now. It's a good song actually, isn't it? Now, right here, at this time, it's not a good time and place to try and help you out. But yeah, if you do genuinely need my help, consider sending a donation. Like I said, it just only goes to the channel, and it shows your appreciation. I haven't uploaded since start of lockdown due to not doing much driving. Well, yeah, I don't think anybody has. I mean, even I haven't done that much driving. I've only been to and from work, and then to like to see family members and things. I haven't done a whole lot of driving. When I say to see family members, I don't mean breaching the lockdown rules. I mean seeing family members who need my care. I just thought I'd clear that out because somebody obviously get the wrong end of the stick. Channel's going the right way, bro. Could be sooner than you think. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. You don't really know with these things. It could, take off overnight, or it could take years. It's definitely been taking years for me so far, but we're heading. What I always say is we're heading in the right direction. As long as we're heading in the right direction, it's all that matters. I'm one of these people. I don't need instant success. I enjoy the journey, and it's not like, I really need 100,000 subscribers. Otherwise I just feel like a failure. Like, I enjoy the journey. I really enjoy doing this. I like receiving back messages and emails and things like that saying, oh, you've helped me with my car, helped me with this issue, oh, if it wasn't for your videos, I would have went to the dealership and whatever. That's what, I really enjoy getting out of this. But yeah, I hope, a few of you guys can show your appreciation back and, donate something to help the channel fund itself. You got me looking at 130i's now. Yeah, I've had a few people tell me that. They're very, very rare though. Depending on what country you're in, they're very rare. There's when I was looking to buy one, I think there was like maybe it was about 18 up for sale in the whole of the UK, which is crazy, right? I just want to say it's actually past 10 p.m. now. We've been doing this for over 2 hours. So yeah, I'm going to say I'm probably going to be wrapping it up within the next sort of 10 minutes or so. If you do want to send a donation on the super chat, you have about 10 minutes to do so. There should be a little dollar button below the chat. If you do that, you will have you should have a different color around your question. It will pop up to me. I'll be able to see it. You will be pinned at the top. Everyone will be able to see that you donated, and you can ask whatever you want. I'll try and help you as best as possible. And then of course after that, if you do need any more help, you can just go ahead and send me an email. But yeah, like I said, you only have about 10 minutes now to get your super chats in, and after that you'll obviously have to go over to either PayPal or the Patreon site to join up there. And now I've lost the questions again. I keep doing this. I'm getting terrible. Right. Mylands, I'm currently working on my M47 rail fuel pressure sensor and watching the live stream. Good stuff. Good to hear you still keeping busy at this hour. That seems to be a common issue, that rail fuel pressure sensor. I haven't had the issue myself though. Most people that have had the issue, I find, have been on the 1 series. I don't know why. What could you let me know which car, which model car you've actually got? Because yeah, I don't think it's as common in the 520D. It's like the high pressure fuel pump failure on the M47. I said I wasn't going to put that over there because it was going to be distracting. But yeah, it's like the high pressure fuel pump failure. That was like I couldn't even say that then. Failure. Yeah, that seems to be more common on the 1 series as well for whatever reason. But yeah, let me know what model that's on. Hip hop Vault. George, you legend, I've been a fan since the days of the Dirty Bulk in LA. I miss your intros to your videos though. Good morning, goddammit. Thank you, Hip Hop Vault. I appreciate you sticking around so long. Yum Yum Dashcam. You seem like a decent fella. Thanks for reading my comments. No problem, man. That's what I'm here for. I can't. Same from me. No problem. Samuel Macmillan, New Zealand. Yeah, I figured you was that side of the world. Whereabouts in New Zealand, though? I've been to New Zealand. I don't know if you saw my videos, but I've some videos of New Zealand on my channel. I went to Auckland. I was there for about 5 days or so. Done the touristy things, of course. Went to the Lord of the Rings Hobbiton tour and all that. But yeah, most of my time was actually in Australia when I was over there. Don't be stupid. Hello from Poland. Hello to you. Oh yeah, I forgot about Jake Spence in the US. Took a look at his rear subframe build. He replaced every component on his 135i and recently broke some world records for quarter miles. Now that is someone that I actually came across a few days ago as well. Yeah, he's running like crazy power on his 135i, which the Americans love running crazy powers on their car. But it's kind of ruined the car, in my opinion. Like now it's just a drag car. I wouldn't have stripped out the interior. It's kind of changed it from a nice luxury, entry-level luxury car to now just something that's, it's just too raw now. Like maybe do that with a, like a Ford Fiesta or something, but not with a BMW. I'm a long way off celebrating 10 subscribers. Yeah, I remember when those were the days. So I remember when I had like 3 subscribers. Now we have 10,000. So it's definitely been a long process. BMW Lover question: do you offer one-to-one chat sessions as part of your subscriptions? Yes, that is essentially what it is. So if you have the top tier, so you pay $9.99 a month, you'll be able to access me to ask any questions that you have, and I'll do my best to try and help you out. And anything that I cannot answer with my existing knowledge, I will do some research to try and help you out also. So yeah, if you do genuinely need my help, consider joining the subscription on the Patreon site. Dazzler's channel. Are you Darren? Or am I getting you mixed up with someone? Like, let me know. Are you Darren? And if you know, when I say Darren, you'll know who I are. I used to work with you. Is that right? Or are you somebody else? But to answer your question, I have an Xbox. The only PlayStation I've owned is PlayStation 1. Since then, I've had Xboxes. So. How many 130i were sold in the UK? Probably not that many, because if you think about it, the 1 Series is kind of like an entry level BMW. It's kind of like, not too highly spec'd. It's kind of like one of the more cheaper model of BMWs you can buy. So the most commonly sold 1 Series were like 116i, 118i, 116D, 118D. So to put a big 3-litre petrol engine in such a small car is very, very rare. So I'm guessing there weren't that many sold. If I had to guess, I would say less than 2,000. But who am I to guess? My Lens has donated €4.49. Thank you very much, sir. Where are you commenting from? I know it's in euros. And quite a few people have donated €4.49. Is that like a set amount that YouTube offers you to donate or something? But yeah, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. It's just the seal leaking. Oh, okay. So it's actually not the pressure sensor itself. I'm in Hamilton. Heaps of people come to New Zealand just to go to Hobbiton. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. It's I thought it was good, but it's kind of maybe I was expecting it to be something a little bit more, but yeah, it was good. It's definitely worth, like, if you go to New Zealand, it's definitely worth going to see, because it's a movie set, isn't it? So, and it's like an actual outside movie set that's kind of real. So. Are you still with the Mrs. Powell? You will be needing to trade your BMW in for a down payment for a wedding. Yes, still with the girlfriend. And yeah, I won't be trading the BMW in. Yes, it's Darren from Birmingham. Did I used to work with you, though? Because Darren that I used to work with is not from Birmingham, it's from Wolverhampton. But it's turned into an episode of Who Do You Think You Are? What? Hubnut went to New Zealand. Hubnut? Who's Hubnut? I want to say that I've heard that channel before, but I don't think I have. I need a drink. Oh, we'll be getting off this soon. Yeah, Wolverhampton here. Yeah, I'm on Dashcam. Okay, but I thought Dazzler's channel was from there. Maybe not. I think I'm getting him mixed up with someone else. Right, I'm going to be ending this live stream now. Like I said, we've been going for over 2 hours now. 2 hours, 12 minutes. That is crazy. That's probably my longest live stream ever. So yeah, I'm going to be ending this here. I want to thank all of you guys for your donations. I want to thank you guys all for your questions, and thank you all for watching. So yeah, I just appreciate you all, and thank you very much for 10,000 subscribers. Here is to the next milestone, and yeah, thank you guys. On to, we're on to building something really, really good here. So let's just continue going how we're going. And sorry, I'm trying to talk and trying to read through a few of these last comments. Simon Peters does classic car reviews. Ben Watkin 2. Thanks, dude. Great chat, dude. Cheers, George. Very good apart from the hijacking halfway. Oh, okay. Simon. Right, so yeah, we are going to end this. I want to thank all of you guys for watching. It means the world. Thank you. Like I said, thank you to all of you guys that have donated, either in the super chat on the live stream or via PayPal. I know a couple of you guys have donated via the PayPal, and there is, of course, the option to join Patreon now. Even if you have no intentions of joining it, just go check it out and just let me know your feedback. Let me know what you think of the overall site, and yeah, let me know what you think of the idea of setting it all up. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. I almost automatically turned into like my outro of my video then. Thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and see you guys in the next one. Peace. But I didn't quite go that far. But no, thank you guys all for watching. It has been a absolute brilliant, amazing time, and we are now bringing this to an end. So I'll see you all in the next video, which will be on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. UK time. See you all there. Thank you. And we're ending, I think.